Konbanwa, good evening NPCs, it is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Skyrim modded series, interesting, immersive, and forgotten. We are here with my 10 followers, 11 technically, because we got this dude with us too. Let's deal with him first, because he's gonna die. Let's deal with him. We're gonna go in and we're gonna turn off tending the flames because we're not gonna do that. And where do you want to go?
I'm here with you.
Wait here, relax here. Let me trade some goods with you. Okay,
all right.
I forgot what his quest was. This one.
Then.
All right, let's see if we can get this guy from point A to. I can't even get to the door. Let's see if we can get this guy from point A to point B without him dying. Hallelujah. If you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, hajime mashite. And if you're a regular, like Teresa, like Mrs. Foyce, like Lewin, like VaultGirl145, like Daniel, even though he doesn't watch this series, he's a regular to other series. Okai Nasai. Welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much.
It's strange traveling with a person in your sack. A stray arrow hits it, and normally you couldn't care less. But now you might care just a little.
Alright, Danlin, you're driving me little cuckoo pants. I gotta put room.
I fear the night, because werewolves and vampires don't.
What about Batman? We gotta put Rumorin back on as the main companion, because at least he says different things, for the most part. But if you are a regular, did I finish? I don't think I finished. If you're a regular, Okai Nasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. We're gonna, I guess I could stop here and actually take a look and see where we are actually going. Frost Fruit? Is that what he said where he's going? I have no idea where that is. Oh, it's in Rorikstead. Well, we can just... Can we just fast travel with them? That might not have worked. I didn't think about that. Do we have to actually travel on land with him, or is fast traveling allowed for this? Because if... No, he came with us. Alright, so... This is where we're going, right over here. Yeah, we accidentally found this dude in the Temple of the Vines in Solitude. I'm guessing this is an immersive world encounter?
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Speak with the pilgrim.
It just feels right somehow.
Where is he?
Having this new life as an adventurer. It's what I was meant to do.
I don't even know. Who was that you talking, Dan? Because your lips weren't moving. What's up, Pilgrim?
Looks like we're here. All thanks to you, my friend. Like I promised, here's the rest of your payment.
Wait here, relax. Let me trade some goods with you.
Sharing is caring, they say.
Sharing is caring. I don't want anything you have.
Looks like my kind of place.
Just here.
All right. I bid you farewell then.
Wow, that was something.
At first I thought I'd miss farming. I guess I've had my fill of it because I don't miss it at all.
What's up, Eric the Slayer?
Good to see you again. How would you like to hire a brave, if untested, mercenary? Until next time.
What's up, Zihara? Eric, you want to come with me too?
New armor fits me like a glove.
Eric the Slayer sounds fearsome.
Father says I should pick a name that describes what I really am. But nobody's going to hire Eric Greenthumb or Eric Hoe Pusher. No, I need a name that will put some fear in the hearts of my enemies. When I have some enemies, that is.
Eric, why are you pushing hoes? Seriously. Sure.
Lead the way.
Alright.
If there's any way I can be of service, please let me know.
Can you hire multiple? Because now I have 11 people again. So
The trees are different in Skyrim.
Oh my god.
It takes a while to get your footing.
Yeah, everybody come
but
this
the real
way.
problem is the spacing.
So that I can
Not
sneak
even the
past you and
birds
get
can
to the
make
door.
that leap.
Beautiful. So we're gonna try and quite possibly fail. But we are going to try to go to my house and make Daraz our wife. Now, Mrs. Foyce did answer the question I asked Thank you very much, Miss Wizard. There is some sort of affinity meter or something built into the interesting NPCs. The only problem is, I don't know how to manipulate that meter, and there's so many of them that for me to make them my main companion one by one and then explore with them to raise their infinity, I think is not practical in just one playthrough. So I was gonna just manipulate it. Why is this elk just
Have you heard of the great apes of Valenwood? They wear capes and have titles and speak with haughty accents. They also eat rodents.
Okay, that was new. Please stop talking.
You built a fine steading here.
Can you be my bard? Like, that's really what I want to do with
Eyes
you.
on the hunt.
Yeah, I need you to do something for me.
Name your task.
I need you to be the
Show
bard.
me.
Be the bard at my house.
Anything else I can do for you?
I could make him attack rumor, and that would be entertaining. I can pit the followers against one another. All right, so we are going to try to make.
You hire me, and you hire the best.
Yeah, beautiful, sexy Daraz be our first official wife. So I have a mod. So this is gonna go well. I have a mod that does stuff and things. So where is what I'm looking for? I'll probably go right past it. Alright, so we have NPC operator spell. Okay, so it says NPC operator to instantly marry or change dress. Don't know about the changing dress part. So this is what I had done previously with Daraz to find out that she had wife dialogue, which honestly threw me off because I didn't know that the interesting NPCs could become wives or spouses or husbands or whatever. You get the idea. So let me throw this on. I don't know. And then I'm going to drop a save just in case things don't go the way I expect them to. And then because I have OCD, I have to check the save to make sure it's there. Okay. So we're going to... Oh, this is so weird. We are going to zap Daraz. Alright. So, potential marry. Add target to potential marriage faction. Marry target instantly without the wedding. Divorce the target if the target is your spouse. Inventory, open target's inventory. Capacity check system capacity cancel, do nothing. So I think I had done potential marry. And I don't know what this, like, again, how this mod is doing what it does. Is it just going in and messing with the console? Because I do have a console thing for changing the relationship. Set relationship status rank, and then you put in the base ID or the reference ID. I always mix up which one, and then you can set it -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 basically being them being your wife. I tried that on Daraz, and it didn't give me the dialogue that doing this does. So, like, if I do potential marry, what actually happened here? Alright, why am I back in here again? Alright, so let me put my hands away and let me talk to her.
Yeah?
Like, that didn't add any new dialogue. So if I... She seems so annoyed with me right now. If I whack her again... This is so weird. And I hit marry. Alright, new spouse added to slot A. Is that what it means by check system capacity? Like, what does that mean? I can have 100 wives? Okay, well, that's more than I expected. Alright, so now if I talk to her...
You hire me, and you hire the best.
There we go. It, like, popped in. It wasn't there for a second. Now that we're married, should we revisit the kissing thing? So what I really want to know is, if I dismiss her, is she just going to go to my house? Because that's all I want. Really, that's all I really want. Alright, so no, it looks like she's just gonna... You're my wife, where are you going?
You hire me and you hire the best.
How do I get her? Alright, well, we'll do this dialogue, just for funsies, since it's here. Now that we're married, we should revisit the kissing thing.
If you're asking me to file off my tusks, then forget it. But, yeah, if there's another way, I'd like to try it. I mean, I've always been curious.
Don't worry about it. There's plenty of other things we can try. We'll make it work. There might be a little blood, though, if we do it right. It's not the kissing I'm worried about. It's the other activities. Whether we kiss or not, all that matters is that we love each other. Oh, that's sweet. I like a lot of these. I think she might like this one, though.
Blood I know how to deal with. It's all the mushy stuff that confuses me. But I suppose I have to learn this all sooner or later. Just no funny stuff, okay?
Alright, I can do the other options. Yay!
If you're asking me to file off my tusks, then forget it. But, yeah, if there's another way, I'd like to try it. I mean, I've always been curious.
Alright, let's try the... So we tried this one. Let's try the sweet one.
I know, but I don't want you to feel like you'd be better off with one of those elven harlots.
Oh!
Besides, I have to learn all this stuff sooner or later. Might as well get it over with.
She's totally into it. Is there any other one I want to do?
You're asking... But, yeah, if there's another way, I'd like to try it. I mean, I've always been... Well, it's all new to me, love. It's just... Before you try anything, I'd appreciate it if you explained things first. I don't want any surprises.
Alright. It's so confusing that... Alright, so she's my wife, but then... She's just gonna walk...
I'll crush any fool who even thinks about hurting you.
Oh... That was really... Hold on. I'm still confused. Don't... Where are you going? Alright. I don't... Oh, God. I'm just gonna let her go, I guess, and we'll see. Mrs. Foyce, you're absolutely wonderful and amazing. Can you let me know where she's gonna go? Because it's clearly not to my house. And it... Alright, wait. Alright, hold on. Come back. I have one more idea. One more... I forgot which buttons run. Alright, rejoin my party.
You hire me and you hire the best.
Rejoin my party for a second. Okay, yeah, come back. Oh, Jesus. Everybody's right here. Okay, Alright, try to do this quick. I want to dismiss somebody else. I feel like he's just gonna go back to the swords if I dismiss him.
What is it, blood drinker?
Alright, yeah, let's dismiss him. No, wait, I can't do him.
Be gone.
I have to do Danlin. Sorry.
What did you need?
I need to... Wait, what? Why? What? Where?
Yes?
There we go. Why were these not here? Yeah, let's just straight up dismiss him.
I'll be at Half Moon Mill if you need me.
Okay, so he
I've
tells me
grown
where he's going.
Rather fond of that place.
Alright, so... real quick. Alright, so...
You hire me and you hire the best.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. So let me dismiss her. Are we gonna get dismissed?
Yeah?
All right. So she's dismissed. So now let me normal recruit her.
Lead on then. My mace hand's getting twitchy.
Okay. Now, real quick, before Danlin gets too far away, did he get? Seriously. Hold on. Coming.
A wood elf living near a sawmill. I can just see Yifri.
Okay. So I should have him back any second now. I could have done this all in between episodes, but I've already played with this a little
In
bit.
a dream, I once saw my mother. I asked her when she first realized something was wrong with the tribal laws. She said, birth.
Okay, fair enough. So now that she's officially my follower,
An orc follows to the death. Just don't make a habit of inviting it.
oh, this is different. Is there any place in Skyrim you want to explore?
If it's got a cave and it's got things to smash, then maybe some other time. I feel like a tavern. A good one.
Okay. It's not exactly
Yeah?
what I was expecting. Wait here for a moment. Tell me what kinds growing need traces of that time for us to part ways. I need you to do something. Okay, wait. We could repeat this?
I don't know about today, but I was thinking we should go to Solitude during the New Life Festival. Never seen one outside of Kynes Grove. We've stopped. What is it?
Well, you have new dialogue, so I want to do it.
Tired of figuring out where to go next. Grow a spine and lead. Yeah?
That was funny. Nothing? Alright, is she officially broken now? Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Alright. I'm gonna
Take the fight to our enemies, love.
fully come out of conversation because all of a sudden she got janky there for a second.
I heard there's plenty of wrecks to salvage on the coast near Hoffingar, if that's your sort of thing. I prefer a fight, though.
I know, I'm trying to make the least likely candidate for being my wife be my wife. I'm
Yeah?
not trying to be bad. I like her.
Anywhere it isn't cold. So I guess to answer your question, no.
I have this nice warm house. I should have 6 children here too.
I heard a Yorland Greymane forge steel from the back of a great eagle in the sky as it circles Dragon's Reach. Now that I want to see.
I could totally take you to see that. I have another house over there that's glitchy for some reason.
Let's go to a giant camp. Always wanted to test my mettle against one of those things. I want to see Riften. Maybe a thief will try to pick my pocket. Ever smash a hand with a mace? Like taking a hammer to apple pie. Bits everywhere.
I mean, that sounds awesome, but we've been to Riften a bunch of times.
I hear Markarth has this mine that's worked on by inmates. I don't get that. Seems to me all I'd do is dig a hole right to the surface.
And just escape. Fair enough.
Just keep the question short and the fighting long. Anywhere it's warm, except Morrowind. That place is a damn lava pit. Not the kind of warm I'm talking about.
Yes, that's too hot for you?
I'm still not used to this whole partner things. People keep telling me about this Shrine of Zura. They say it's way more impressive than any tribute to Malakath. But not everything's about size.
We've been
My
there too.
blood's boiling. I prefer it that way. What? Sorry, I was thinking. Maybe... No, it's a stupid question.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just like with the little girl. I just repeat because I went far. Okay. There's no stupid questions, only stupid answers. Asking questions is important regardless of the type. Questions aren't stupid. People are stupid. But go ahead. Anyway, yeah, let's do this one.
Okay, well, don't laugh. I was wondering if, like, a wolf got bitten by a werewolf or something. Would he become a person? Never mind. It sounds stupid just coming out of my mouth.
Ow! Ow! I got cramp. Oh, double cramp. Oh no.
Yeah?
Oh, pain. Oh, that was so funny.
Anywhere but an orc slave hold.
Alright, she still has more dialogue options. How many did they record? Finally. Okay. What? Alright, so now if I dismiss her, will she go to the house? Since she's officially my companion here.
I was getting sick of your face anyway.
No, it looks like is the answer. Wait. Just go in my... No. Just go in my house. Okay. I'm gonna let her go. If you love something, set it free, I guess, or something. Okay, that did not work the way I hoped it was going to work, but I will accept defeat. That I cannot, for some reason, get her to stay at the house as my wife.
Well, you smell like a hag, Raven. And you look like one too.
Elf ears,
Draugr breath.
mammoth nose.
I've been practicing
you
and
take that
practicing
back.
my stabber.
Ah.
I'll be ready to come on an adventure.
Milk drinker.
Alright, my kids are fighting. Alright, Ola is
If
here.
the guards come around asking about me, tell them I was with you last Fridas. One of the local girls showed me her doll. I want one to hide my stabber in.
How are you adjusting your life here?
Alright. I've been looking after your bits and chasing off the skeevers and things. But I was thinking, maybe it'd be fair if you got me a loot for a job well done. I mean, I'll just steal one. But they're too big to secret out of someone's house under my skirts.
That sounds fair, but do you know how to play? Oh, do you know how to play? I could teach you if you like, maybe another time. I don't really think that I know, although it does often give me the option to play with other people. Let's try this
A
one.
bit. Ma used to play. Sometimes. And I pick up stuff quick. And hey, maybe one day I'll sing tales of your heroic adventures.
Do I have a loot? Here, have this loot.
Thanks. And if I can't get the hang of it, I can always use it to bash bandits with.
I legit didn't think I had a loot. Oh, I don't know why it gave me back here.
That's okay. I'll know a bit already. And I'll pick up the rest quick enough.
Can you play me a song? Okay, so now she's my bard, apparently. I wanted Danlin to be my bard. I'd like you to move to a different house. No, stay here.
Alright, Captain.
The little girl's gonna sing to me. I was not prepared for this. Or no, maybe she's gonna play. Didn't say anything about singing. I mean, she said she knows a bit. I'm very impressed. That's more than a bit. I was thinking about, for my midlife crisis, maybe trying to learn to play guitar, but I feel like it's just going to be a big waste of money. I am interested, but I mean, I feel like my pudding brain can't handle any more than it already has. I've been trying to learn Japanese for almost 5 years now and still pretty horrible at it, so I feel like the guitar would go the same way. Is that the end? We done? Yay! Bravo! Bravo!
A courier came by with a letter for me. From Mule. She wants to know if I'm keeping out of trouble.
That's cute. While I'm here, is there anything you need? I just gave her a loot.
Nothing, Captain. Just some time to myself will do.
I could keep asking her that, apparently.
Yeah, I've been thinking. I'm good with a dagger. Great, even. I could hit a darkwing with throwing knife from 20 paces. And I can skin a skeever in seconds flat. But that ain't gonna do much against a dragon, or an ogre, or a giant, or the centaurs I got in High Rock. I want you to show me how to use a sword and shield so I can grow up to be like a hero, the champion of Tamriel.
While I am not skilled in melee combat, go read a book on it. The life of an adventurer is dangerous. You should focus on your studies. Alright, it will do good to be able to defend yourself. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to discourage her.
Really? Brilliant! I'll be collecting Daedroth teeth in no time.
Alright, while I'm here, is there anything you need?
Thanks, Captain, but I'm fine.
Now, if there's anything we've learned, it's keep repeating it until it's not repeatable anymore.
Not right now. Ask me later. I'll have whatever you're having. Thanks, Captain, but I'm fine. Not right now. Ask me later. Nothing, Captain. Just some time to myself will do. Nope. I got everything I need right here.
I mean, I broke her. Just like I did to Roz. Oh my god. Alright. Should I leave out, maybe?
See you later, Captain.
And then come back in?
Some shifty folk came around just to stun our priest. They said the house was haunted and needs cleansing. But I know a thief when I see him. I'll have whatever you're having.
Alright. So, we've gone through all of her dialogue. That's it. So Aletta's here. Duraz left us. That's fine. What is the rest of the kids sleeping? Kylan's sleeping. Sophie is sleeping. Did it not change Alette's name? No, it didn't.
I think my stabber needs a new name. What about Skeever Vein?
Sounds good to me. Olette did not change her name. That's somewhat interesting. Alright, so where are the other ones? Where are the other three? Poor Rhea. Alright, so... Alright, they're clipping through the bed, but Fel's in her sap. And... I mean, I'm still mixed up which way to go with that, but I'm just gonna say that it's a boy transitioning to a girl, but he hasn't picked his new name yet, so we're just gonna say Fel and her sap for now. And Claudette are friends. They're sleeping in bed together while poor Raya is just standing. I mean, there's totally beds over here, but that's still only 4, 5. Who am I missing? Wait, hold on. I have six kids, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing? And I'm surprised that Claudette is sleeping. I swear I have 6 kids. Maybe I don't? Have I been doing the math wrong this entire time? How do you know when you've adopted too many kids when you can't remember how many kids you have? I mean, it's totally another bed over here for somebody to be sleeping in. Anyway, let's go do something. I was thinking... We're still knocking things off of this list. So, like, screw it. We'll just go to Dawnstar. We know it's going to give us a quest. Let's just go do it. And it will give us the quest, and then... It'll be off the miscellaneous list. Fast travel there. Just do it. Doing it and doing it and doing it wild. Doing it and doing it and doing it wild. New subscribers. I mean, the newest one that we got that YouTube told me about is Eagle Cook. All right, so what are we doing here? Let's go into the museum. Now we could look for some interesting NPCs here. I don't know that we've found too many in Dawnstar. Alright, so that looks like a blacksmith. Who are you?
Need something?
What is it? I haven't had much sleep. That would be Scald the Elder. He's been running Dawnstar ever since he was a boy. And he never lost that brat's attitude. Turned on the Empire first chance he got. Now we're all part of this rebellion.
I don't really want more
If you don't
work,
mind digging, I own the Quicksilver Mine. It's a better life than working in that damned Ironbreaker mine with all those milk drinkers.
Alright, milk drinkers.
Until next time.
What did that little boy say to me? Who are you?
Hey, ever try using 3 fingers to pick your nose? Of course you have. You're an idiot.
Okay. How about I stick 1 foot up your bottom? Yeah.
Sure, or I could take your lead and stick my head up there instead.
Where are your parents? I'd like to have a talk with them. I think I should kill your parents before they give birth to any more monsters.
You're too late. The mine already killed both of them. Mom was pregnant too, so maybe it was thinking the same when it collapsed on her head. Or maybe it was trying to keep its treasure secret. Say, you should go look for it. I have a map I can sell you for 200,000 gold.
Just 200,000? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hand it over. I'm sorry for your loss. Your parents are dead. No wonder you turned into a horrible brat.
Well, it was that or become the Jarl. I thought being a horrible brat was the more promising career choice.
Alright, you're entertaining. You don't seem too shook up about being orphaned at such a young age.
I'm not an orphan. Frida took me in because she likes torturing children. Not with whips or anything like that, but stories about the dead man she used to play footsies with.
Ew.
The other day I was about to cut off my own ears with a butter knife, until I realized that was dumb. You need a dagger or something sharp. Although it'd probably be better if I cut out her tongue or just poisoned her. Frida tells me poison can kill anything, so why not boredom?
You don't honestly believe that? You can't kill boredom. By the gods, you're stupid.
I'm just pulling your leg. Truth is, I'm waiting for the old toad to croak so I can inherit her shop. I don't know the first thing about alchemy, but the space is good, and I have a nose for business.
Alright, so this kid is an interesting NPC that we just randomly came across here. What sort of business are you planning to run?
I'm stealing Silas' idea. He wants to open some stupid museum, so I thought why not open one that isn't stupid. Thorov's House of the Epic Dust. Yeah, I know it's not a real cult, but at least it doesn't have myth in the name. It's a working title, really.
That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I'd like to invest in your future business? No, I'm not. I was going to say good luck with that.
Luck is for losers, so that makes you the luckiest person I know.
Oh my god, this kid. A museum requires artifacts to display.
Really, genius? You know the Jarls arrested people for saying things less stupid. If you haven't noticed, I'm a kid. I could fill a museum with my bug collection, and people will think it's adorable, or they'll just pity me. Of course that would be dumb, because eventually I'd grow up, and a grown man with a bug collection isn't cute, it's just sad.
You, in particular, would look extremely pathetic.
And that's why I stole Silas's idea. Only I won't have to search the ends of the earth to find my relics. That's the advantage of making stuff up. I'll have a smith craft me some rusty dagger, and I'll tell people it slew like 3 dragons and a Daedric prince or something. As long as I put it in a nice display case, no one will ever be able to tell the difference. Except maybe you, but no one will ever believe you. At least not after all the rumors I'm going to start spreading about you tomorrow.
You're going to spread rumors? What kind? You don't actually think the smith will notice his own craftsmanship? What does Silas think of your plans?
Well, it depends on which smith. If it's Rustleaf we're talking about, he might not go for it. Saren, though, I plan on seducing her first. I'll keep her from squealing on me.
Oh my god. What does Silas think of your plans?
Silas is dumber than a sack of potatoes. He's too busy polishing his own horn to see his business is about to go the way of the dwarves. The mortal pestle is 2 stories high, which means twice the space and twice the artifacts. I've got him beat by sheer numbers. Then we have the artifacts themselves. I don't know much about history, but I've heard some people say the Mythic Dawn are creeps. Big ones. All my relics are going to be from heroes and monsters and stuff like that, like Ysgrimmor's skin flakes, or the horn Numenix used to scratch his back.
Except your relics will be fake.
Nobody cares.
You're gonna spread rumors? What kind?
Lies mostly. I mean, I could tell them the truth about you, but I figured it would be too mean.
I want to go back to my earlier questions. Oh my god. Why not try alchemy? Your guardian could teach you.
It's not that easy, but you could see that if you didn't have buttons for eyes and slot for everything else. It's not like Frida says. You can't just brew potions out of flowers, butterflies, and positive thinking. Especially the positive thinking part. That's just dumb.
You don't have the talent to be an alchemist, but it takes hard work. Alchemy isn't so difficult. Maybe you're just not very smart.
Yeah, but I bet it took you forever to learn it. I'd say it's a big waste of time, but I'm guessing your time is pretty much worthless.
My god, regardless, it may be difficult, but it's not impossible. You use excuses to cover up your shortcomings. It can be learned like any skill.
But my point is, alchemy is more than just throwing some ingredients into a mortar and calling it a day. You gotta have talent for it, or you won't be any good. The scary part is, I think I have a talent for mining.
Why do you think that?
The other day I was messing around with a pickaxe and chipped a diamond out of an ore vein. It was kinda neat, so I kept it. And sure enough, I found 2 more. Now, a blind skeever can find a piece of cheese every now and then, but 3 in 1 hour? That's a lot of cheese.
It is a lot of cheese. If mining comes so easy for you, it won't be so grueling. That's a lot of cheese. Valuable cheese.
Yeah, right. You ever been in one of those mines? Old people smell bad, but at least breathing that in won't kill you.
So what's going to be the story behind the cult of the epic dust?
Well, the easy thing would be to make a cult of dragon slayers. That's what I like to call the low-hanging fruit. Of course, that isn't good enough for my museum. It would be way better if they were like dragon riders or something, but I'm open to suggestions.
If this cult loved dragons so much, why didn't they marry them? What? A cult of mad Debellan harlots will really drum up interest. It doesn't matter what the museum displays given how dumb the management is.
Well, whatever, jerkface. Just don't come crying to me when you're out in the cold selling cat pelts for spare coin.
Oh, God. Do you ever think you might be too young to be planning business ventures?
Yeah, I should be like most kids and dream about being a hero or a housecarl and end up slaving in the mines for the rest of my life. Yeah, right. If there's anything I learned from my parents, it's that rocks are harder to break than skulls. That goes double for the rocks in your brain. Ain't a potion in Frida's shop that'll get rid of those. So based on that, I'm glad we met, because when it comes to dreams, I only had one. It was to meet the ugliest, stupidest person in all of Skyrim. I'd say mission accomplished.
Oh, this kid, man. Yes, a mission you accomplished the moment you discovered mirrors. I know a potion that will end your existence, so watch what you eat. You know what, kid? I like you. Losing your parents must have made you bitter. I mean, he is entertaining.
Is that your way of making peace? Alright, I accept your surrender. We can discuss the terms later and seal it with a pinky swear.
Yeah, that brought this one back. I had a feeling, like I noticed that anything else you want to share disappeared. So I felt like I pushed him too far.
I'm going to marry Karita one day. The Windpeak Inn will make a fine addition to my empire.
Look like you had a long night.
Yeah, Frida keeps talking in her sleep. Keeps saying something about her husband and junipers. Must be some Debellan thing.
Something on your mind?
Ever wonder why there aren't any children around here? I heard it's because Skull the Elder ate them.
I heard Dawnstar has been plagued by nightmares.
Big deal. I don't know why people complain about them. I dreamt my parents died, and I thought to myself, yeah, that's what happened.
Have made any progress on your business plans?
I traded my allowance for a loaf of bread the other day. The sailor I got it from was too stupid to figure out why. Does that thing get a mold spot to look just like Talos? I'm going to make it the centerpiece of my museum.
Alright.
Go bother someone else.
He was entertaining. There's other kid running around. What's up, Saren? Apparently I think that's the kid, that kid's interested in you.
God, I'm so tired.
Can you tell me about Dawnstar?
Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleaf manages it.
You're from Hammerfell? So am I!
That's right. Home of the Redguards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleaf to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar.
Okay.
We forge every day if you need anything.
Where'd he go? I was gonna talk to your husband, but there he is.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on.
You in charge of this forge?
My wife Saren and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out she is with child.
Oh.
Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her traditions. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
I'll see. If I see it, I'll bring it to you.
Good on you.
Alright, am I picking up miscellaneous quests as I'm trying to get rid of miscellaneous quests? Do you do any work for the ships?
I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates.
Alright.
Come back if you need steel.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what I just did. Nothing like adding quests on when I'm trying to get rid of quests. Alright, is that kid sitting up there above the apothecary shop? There's multiple people standing over here. What's up with this?
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina.
What's up, Medina?
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Who's Silas? What's this museum?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belong to the Mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the Mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
The Mythic Dawn? Who are they? The bad guys from Oblivion.
Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best. They're a group that should be forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
By the hero of Kvatch.
That museum is a mistake.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn? What was that argument about?
Never mind that. Medina is a good woman, but I have my own reasons for opening this museum, and I'm not changing my mind. I have a collection of artifacts from the group that toppled an empire. Their importance to history cannot be forgotten. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside.
There we go. Pieces of the past.
Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
Yeah, like
the tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates.
They're the bad guys. Did they change something so that way you can't do? Because I've not
the
had much.
Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes were written by the Mythic Dawn cult
Much luck
leader,
doing this anymore.
Mankar Cameron. He promised a paradise awaited his followers when they died, that they would be reborn by Mehrunes Dagon's side.
Like, you used to be able to put the kettles on people's heads, and now I feel like I don't know.
Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business?
So why did you open this museum?
It's no secret that my family were once members of the Mythic Dawn. One of my forefathers was even chosen to assassinate Uriel Septim himself. We hid from our past for years, became tradesmen, people of coin and influence. But I realized that the Mythic Dawn's importance, our importance, to history cannot be denied. I'll see everyone in Tamriel remember that for a moment, we held the fate of the world in our hands, for good or ill.
Yeah, I don't know that opening up a museum for the Mythic Dawn is the smartest idea either, honestly. That'd be like opening up a museum specifically for, I mean, just pick any other, group that tried to take over the world and imagine there being a museum for them.
They were worshippers of Mehrunes Dagon, the Daedric Lord of Destruction and Change. The Mythic Dawn killed Uriel Septim VII and his heirs, triggering the events that led to the Oblivion Crisis when the Daedra invaded Tamriel. All that remains of the infamous cult I've gathered in my museum.
Who is Mehrunes Dagon?
Ah, an excellent question. Mehrunes Dagon is the Daedric Lord of Change, Destruction, and Ambition. Dagon's Mythic Dawn cult killed the Septim Dynasty and opened the Oblivion Gates into Tamriel. They called it the Oblivion Crisis.
Tell me about this job.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever.
Okay, I remember this quest
That was
now.
almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Tell me more about the razor.
The razor is Mehrunes Dagon's personal artifact. It has always heralded bloody change and carnage. It's held many names. Dagger of the Final Wounds, Bane of the Righteous, the Kingslayer. The Mythic Dawn worshipped Dagon as a god. Having his razor would be invaluable to my collection. Good luck finding that burned paper is all that remains of the fabled Mysterium Xarxes, the blasphemous book written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. It's said that Mankar Cameron used the book to open a portal to a paradise, where all his followers would live forever.
Just so you know, I'm probably going to come in here and steal whatever I can steal at some point in time, because I know I did that previously.
Those robes were worn during the Mythic Dawn secret meetings, where they plotted to bring the Daedra Mehrunes Dagon into Tamriel. Each bolt of yarn used to make the robe was colored with a dye made from sacrificial blood.
Excuse me. That's gross. Nothing for this. That's where the dagger's gonna go. You done? Do you want to tell me about the books? Alright, I'll come back and steal stuff from you later. Next miscellaneous quest. Yeah, I totally did give myself another one. Damn it! Still not doing that one. This sounds like it could be fun. Let me out, please. But yeah, let's explore around here a little bit more. See if there's any other interesting NPCs. Oh my god, what time is it? It's nighttime. Alright, you're the fairy dude. Alright. So much for looking for NPCs. There is an Argonian woman just standing over here, and I feel like...
Old Lady Frida is a grouch, but she sure can whip up a cure for the rattles fast.
Your skin's as pale as the
traveler.
snow.
Don't
You scared
you
of
just
sunlight or
love
something?
Snow? Like pearls from the sky, and every flake has its own pattern.
Alright, can you go away, Dawnstar Guard, so I can talk to Wanderlust?
Greetings, traveler. Don't you just love snow? Like pearls from the sky, and every flake has its own pattern.
I do actually really enjoy snow, and you do appear to be possibly an interesting NPC. In Skyrim, everything is cold and bleak, and sometimes wet. You must be drunk. An optimist like myself, there are too few in this land. The weather's alright, nothing to complain about. I always like starting off being nice.
So true. I was once a pessimist myself. Never thought there was anything but danger outside the swamps of Black Marsh. But my son, he lived his life by the code of the Wanderer. Now I too have succumbed to the wanderlust that is my namesake. Now I amble across Tamriel, so that I may get lost, and in doing so, discover all the wonders I never found.
Wait, did we already talk to her? Why does this seem familiar? It took me a second. The name is apt, albeit it's never good for idea for Argonians to use that word. The lustful Argonian maid, or the lustful. I swear we've talked to her already before.
You adventurers are so kind. It was a similar one who found my son's body and delivered the letter to me. The one I always feared to read. But there's no need for sorrow. I have already shed enough tears and broken enough bottles for all of Nirn.
What were you like before your son died? Like, I'm not crazy, right? We've done this before? Oh, you know what? I think I might have encountered this character when I was playing with my son. That's, I think, why this seems so familiar. What were you like before your son died? Because remember, I'm playing with him with a completely different character named King Orange, and pretty sure we encountered her. What were you like before your son died?
I was a cynic and a pessimist. But most of all, I was a coward.
How so?
I would wipe the counters clean 4 times a day and overcook the food because I feared the meat had parasites. I slept with a candle burning and never left my hut at night and dared not brave the rain. I made oceans out of ponds and mountains out of anthills. I was afraid to live because I was scared to die. I let the fear consume me because I didn't want to ever again feel the pain of being left behind.
Wanderlust, I feel you. Me and old you were kindred spirits. I try every day to, let that go a little bit. Now he's dead and he left you behind. How so?
I lost my husband to the Great War. It was so long ago, I forget which side he was on. As if that makes a difference. War makes widows of us all. I once only thought of my own grief, but now I hold dear the time we shared together. I still remember the worry on his face when our son was hatched. He was so beautiful.
War. War never changes. Your husband was beautiful. Even brave men can turn in. Okay. I tell my son he's beautiful all the time. Beautiful is not exclusive to females. I just want to say that. Tell your kids that you love them. Tell your friends you love them. Especially if you're a guy. Tell your male friends that you love them. Seriously. If you're a father and you have a son, tell your son that you love him. Tell him that he's beautiful. Make sure he knows how much you care about them. Your friends, your family, do that every day, as often as possible.
No, our son.
Hey, your husband could have been beautiful too. Wandering can be dangerous. Have you considered wearing armor? What do you enjoy most about Skyrim? Yeah, we'll do that before we do the sun.
Choose. Considering how much there is to love, I love trekking through the Pale, lapping my tail against beds of fresh snow. I love scaling the mountains of the Reach and looking down on the rivers and fords that give life to Lorcan's bones.
Where else have you visited?
I made the pilgrimage up the 7,000 steps and watched the sun as it drifted into sea, glazing the sky in layers of magma. I traversed through the fall forest and watched the opera of leaves as they were led across the stage by the autumn wind. And when I look upon it all, I feel nothing but warmth, even when people insist it's so cold. Skyrim was the one place my son had never been, which makes it all the more magical that we can see it together.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I love this character a lot. Tell me more about your son.
He was a gallant Argonian, with horns that were as statuesque as a castle, and scales as brilliant as a gemstone. Oh, I'm sure mothers say that about their children regardless. The clan girls adored him too. Yet for all his stature and bravery, I feared for his safety.
How so?
Whenever he left on one of his adventures, I implored him to visit the library in Thorn so that he could borrow one of the travel guides on the Empire. He would pat me on the shoulder and laugh. It was a voice so full of energy that it shook my tail. But a pat so gentle could have been a child's. And that's what he'd always be to me. A child. My child.
Why do you think he needed a guide?
I would worry that without the guide, he'd wander off to some place dangerous or get lost in the wilderness. But I realize now it wasn't where he was going that bothered me. I just didn't want him to go.
Oh. Dearest mother, you could have stopped him. A common story. Parents who can't let go and children who refuse to be held. Yeah, maybe that's why this character hits me so much. You know, my son is still young. He still likes to be hugged and likes to be told that he's loved. And I know that as he becomes a teenager, that's gonna change. And I'm not looking forward to it.
Yeah. Although my son never pulled away, never ran off in the middle of the night. When he felt the urge to wander, he always told me when. He let me holler and scream, and when I had exhausted all my energy, he gave me a kiss and said goodbye, knowing it could have been his last. I was so caught up in the anger over him leaving, I looked past what it really meant. Should he fail to return? My son, though, He could always see forward, even when all I wanted was to go back to the way things were.
Why do you think you and your son were so different?
Whenever we open our eyes and see something, it takes a fraction of a second to register in our minds and understand what we're seeing. That's our destiny as mortals. To always look at the past. To always be a fraction of a second behind. They say hounds, on the other hand, can smell things leagues away. They know when a visitor is coming or if fresh game lies hidden behind the brush.
How does that relate to you and your son?
Hounds are always looking at the future. My son was very much the same. While I could think only of the past, he knew this day would come. So he never worried about whether he left on good terms or bad. He knew that we'd find common ground in the end.
I mean, I'll ask it just because it's the only thing that's left. Wandering can be dangerous. Have you considered wearing armor?
It would likely be too much of a burden, given how old and frail I am. But I appreciate the concern. Besides, if you were a bandit clan, who would you consider a more appealing target? A sweet old farmer, or a single soldier dressed in iron?
Good point. Iron is a fungible commodity. Old ladies are not. I like to target old Argonian wanderers myself. If I were a bandit, I'd kill the armored one and make the old lady my cook. There's always a risk of being attacked. There is always a risk attacking an armed warrior. Better to rob the weak. I mean, that's true.
Such is how the beasts of the wild operate. They target the young, even when it draws the ire of the mother. But who will serve as the matron of this old Argonian? Maybe a dragon will mistake me for its hatchling. Certainly hope not. Don't want to spend my last days in a nest, subsisting on a diet of regurgitated goat parts. My son was right. There really are fates worse than death.
Alright.
Until next time.
Thank you,
Is that
Wanderlust.
magic? Careful, please.
You're looking well. I do kind of want to go in the mine for some reason. I don't know. Just as we were standing there talking to her, I had a desire to go in the mine. Alright, we have leveled also just to get the message to stop flashing on the screen. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do here. I mean, my smithing is 100. I've been enjoying smithing, so I can make dragon. I should just do Daedric. I just have to do Daedric because there's no dragons for me to get dragon bones from. There we go. So everything but dragon. So I am a smith. And did I even put that much in that? I know alchemy is 100 too. But yeah, like I didn't even go very far up alchemy. I don't even have this to maxed out yet. I did this. I mean, I really only need what, 2 more points? I mean, that's useful-ish too, but I really only need 2 more points to get to the max one. I don't really make a lot of poisons, but 3 points altogether because I still haven't... Oh my god. I still haven't maxed this out. Anyway, let's get out of there. Just curious if there's anybody interesting in the mine. Who do we got? Who are you? Just
Here to mine?
Edith. What's up, Edith?
Quicksilver ore is rare, worth digging.
Okay. I have so much ore, it's not even funny. Alright, there's somebody else over there. Let's get over there. Who are you?
Plenty of quicksilver to dig.
Borgny? Borgny.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger.
Yeah, I am hungry. We are Borgny. All be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Need something?
I don't know, man.
If I get any rest soon, I'll count myself richer than a king.
What's up, Lond?
I mine. Work the smelter. Ain't much else to tell.
Alright, is that the whole mine? Is that it? I think that might be it. Alright, so nobody interesting in the mine? Wait, is that... Oh, I thought that was like a hatch to go down to like another level or something.
Been mining all my...
Alright, well...
Quicksilver's as much my home as anywhere.
We went to the mine. Was it exciting for everyone? Like I said, I don't know why. Just had a instinct to come here, and there was no reason really to come here. So let's go. I don't even remember what I selected. Oh, we're going to investigate some ruins, because we've not done nearly enough fighting in this episode. There are places to discover nearby. But we have to come back here during the day at some point in time. Anyway, because there's got to be, but there's that many interesting NPCs in Riften, there has to be more here. I don't know how many more, but there has to be more. I mean, I'm not saying a ton more, but still some. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where's... Okay, there it is. I was looking for the arrow to tell me I was going the wrong way. We are going... Alright, we've been some place close. So let's see if we could go here. And damn, level 45 and I have like done nothing. Just a hair of XP so far for that. But I think I need to start knocking out quests more. Alright, so where are we going? I mean, we've not... Can I go in here? Because we've not been in here. Are we allowed in here? Hello? I got rid of my orc lady. Hey, what's up?
I help my mother Arab with the hunt. We bring much meat and skins to the stronghold.
Alright, you got a hairy chest.
The metal has been stubborn today. It refuses to bend.
Alright, who are you? Gorbash.
Mother Umern is a strong I used to wander the corners of Skyrim like you. I miss those days.
You miss traveling?
I do. There's a freedom the roads give you that the stronghold does not. But I have a place here, and I wouldn't want to dishonor my clan by leaving again like some young pup.
What do you do for the stronghold?
Me? I'm Borguk's brother. I came back after serving many years in the Legion. By then, Borguk had already become chief, and he welcomed me home as family, not as rival as his tradition.
That's nice. You served in the Legion?
I did. I was known as Gorbash Gordushnik in those days.
God bless you.
In honor of my homeland. Many orcs leave the stronghold to join the Legion. They welcome our skill in battle and smithing, and we welcome a chance to see the world.
Why don't you travel with me?
I couldn't. It would dishonor the place the chief has made for me.
I'm warning you, back off.
Wait, what? Who's... Hold on. You just told me you missed adventure.
I'm warning you, back off.
You're right, look at me. Talking in circles like some old wise woman. Very well, Outlander. You have my axe when you need it.
Okay, what's happening behind me, though? Who's...
Good hunting.
Who's warning who?
Never should have come here.
Get him!
Wait,
Kill
who?
him!
Wait, what? What's happening?
Take that, bastard!
We're not fighting the orcs, right? We're not... There was just bandits randomly showed up? Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so that guy, if I remember correctly, can all the oh my god, can all these please go away? Rob.
Merble knows many poisons and cures if you need them.
Okay. Can we put our elementals away now, please? I swear this dude's vanilla. I'm almost positive I remember him from vanilla. But I've said that in the past and been completely wrong. So, Who are you? Merble.
Orc poisons are to be feared if you wish to trade.
You are freaky looking. Tell me more about your people.
We have lived in Skyrim since before the Nords came. Our way is simple. All work to make the tribe strong. Only the bravest are allowed to lead and to marry. A great chief is able to attract many wives and raise bold children. Wise women like myself are mothers of chieftains. We guide the tribe and advise our kin on what is most pleasing to Malakath.
So just a random question here. And for reference, I'm not a boob guy. Why her face look like this and her cleavage look like that? That seems unnecessary. Who is Malakath?
He is our creator and master, the Daedric Lord of the Sworn Oath and the Bloody Curse. Malakath teaches us to honor all words with action, to demand blood from your enemies and strength from your allies. He watches over all orcs as his children, a truth those who leave the stronghold are quick to forget. Fight well.
Alright. I was just hoping that there was going to be some interesting NPCs
I am
here.
the huntswife of this stronghold.
Okay. That's cool, I guess. I don't know what that means exactly, but... Anybody else around we can talk to? No? This is where we got our crops. Taking the bucket for Mitten. Okay. Any other... I remember there's something with the mine. We end up going into the mine for something here, if I remember correctly. Alright, you're the blacksmiths?
Are you looking to work? The mines are nearby. You bring me ore, I'll give you coin.
Okay. Carl, like Carol? Do you trade weapons with any of the cities?
Occasionally. But an orc blade is a very personal thing. Anger, regret, pride. All these things are put into our steel. When my daughter Lash chose to leave the stronghold, I forged a sword to channel all my shame and grief. Honor me with a task, Outlander. Bring the sword to my daughter if you see her. It'll be all she needs to know.
Great. Another quest. I'll make sure she gets it.
Thank you.
Can you... No, I don't want to train heavy armor. Your weapons and armor are impressive.
It is said that an orc first learns to wield a hammer in her mother's womb. By tradition, a mother always teaches her children how to smith. If a chief has a second wife, she is called the Forge Wife in honor of this.
Okay. How is your quiver, like 3 inches away from your back?
Until next time.
Alright, so who are you then?
One day I will shape a weapon fit for a chief.
Alright, here's
Maybe
one.
that chief will be me.
He doesn't actually want to talk to me. He thinks he's going to be chief. I don't know about that.
I am the huntswife of this stronghold.
You told me that already. Who are you though? You got a lot of
I am Borguk's favorite wife. He knows my beauty should be praised.
Yeah. Listen, Daraz was hotter than you. Alright, so
Borguk is a fine chief.
There was a third bandit
He
outlaw that
brings
I missed
strength and
completely.
wealth to the stronghold.
Alright, let's get up here where we're supposed to be going to. Stop getting distracted. So it looks like no interesting NPCs there, or at least I didn't see them. Maybe they're in the mine. Alright, how do we get up there? Up here? This feels right-ish. Maybe. Past the tree. Around the knee. Oh, really? Time out. What? I'm about to make a skeever marry me. Oh my god. That's not the right thing. Thank you, everyone. Alright, we've discovered it. And now there's an earthquake. Why Why immediately an earthquake? So how do we say this one? Argnams.
Turn back.
Oh, this is the one where the ghost. We helped the ghost lady.
Stories don't say why the dwarves disappeared. I wonder if their machines turned on them.
Dan, let's stop talking without moving your lips, man. It's freaking me out. I just want the quest, and then I will turn back.
Please, turn back.
I will.
Before it's too late.
I will. Why is it gonna be too late? Am I gonna get trapped down here? Like I did in Forgotten City? Alright, another earthquake. More things fell. I don't remember where she shows up exactly. Dead Falmer over there.
What?
That's her body right there, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Where does it want me to go? Oh, there she is. Hey, what's up?
What are you still doing here? Let me guess.
I like
You're
ghosts.
here for the treasure, aren't you?
I didn't know that.
Just like all the others.
I didn't know there was treasure. Yeah, what treasure?
It's a long story. You ever heard of Ethereum? A rare mineral used by the dwarves.
Amazing.
Supposedly, they had to build a special forge, the Ethereum Forge, to even work with it. The items it made were so powerful, they went to war over it, and the forge was lost. Or so the story goes.
And that story led you here?
I spent my life tracking down that legend, until my damn apprentice stole everything from me, and published it all under his own name. And now I can't rest. Not until I have proof. Something to show the world what I discovered, what I did. That my life mattered. But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
Just another victim. So what do you say we're looking for? Eternium? What's the special metal from Wakanda? Is that what we're looking for? Vibranium? I can handle myself.
Maybe so. Then again, I thought I could too. I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Sure.
All right, lead on then.
Investigate the ruins of Arknangenslams. Reach the summit. So what if I just turn around and leave? Is she gonna come with me? Wait, what? Seriously, is she following me?
Now you decide to give up? Fine, I'll be here.
Okay, no, so she won't come out. I didn't think she would come out with me. No, we'll be back. We'll be back. I'm just not doing... I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. I'm just not doing real quests right now. I'm doing miscellaneous quests and failing miserably at removing quests from the list because I keep adding more quests to the list. Okay, not doing that. Not doing that right now. I mean, that's another super easy one. If I can manage to do this without actually picking up another miscellaneous quest. I convinced her to follow me, and then I was like, nope, see ya. I mean, we've been here now. We can fast travel back. Everything will be fine. Relax. Alright, where's Whiterun? No, that's Solitude. Here we go. I feel like Whiterun is so big. We've talked to a couple interesting NPCs, but I feel like there has to be more in Whiterun as well. It just would be weird if Riften was randomly... What? What? What did I just pick up? Why did I just pick that up? Travel to Urvaskr with Anum Law to learn more about the Honorable Eight. Who the hell is Anum Law?
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
I'm confused.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Hey, nasty little girl. You're the nasty one?
I work with my mother.
No, you're the nice
Sell
one.
fruits and vegetables.
Tell the nasty little
It's
girl I
fun
found a
most
nasty little boy for her that she can grow up and marry. And have nasty little kids of her own with. He lives in,
Don't like those eyes you
Dawnstar.
got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Yes, I'm hungry.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Oh, hear me, path-abiding citizens. Wait. This is your Urvaskr. I forgot this.
Those two at it again.
Wait, what?
This should be good.
Strike when the shoulder turns.
What's
He's
happening?
giving you openings.
Hey, watch it!
Alright, hold on. I still don't know. Travel to Urvaskr with a gnome law to learn more about the Honorable Eight. I don't. I'm so confused.
A fight.
Chop,
Just keep swinging.
Azura curse you!
Is this a scripted event? Can't remember.
You're pathetic.
You milk drinker? I'm just warming up, you wimpy worm.
That's it? That's all you've got?
Is this going forever?
Lucky hit!
Going to
That's all
enjoy
you've
killing
got?
you.
Die, damn you!
They're on the same team.
I'll see you burn!
Nobody wants to get involved?
You're pathetic.
Gods, no!
This is the longest fight ever.
Nayara, guide
Going to enjoy killing you.
But you're not killing him. Are you just talking smack?
me! Azura curse you!
I kind of want to know who's going to win, but this is taking forever. Seriously.
Nayara, guide me.
Oh, that's a lot of blood.
You think you stand a chance?
A fight.
Yes, you have correctly identified what's occurring right now. It's a fight.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Alright,
Mercy!
Alright, he said mercy. Alright, she won. As soon as I turned away.
Haven't
Be
seen
dead
your
if
face
not for
before.
Bignor.
I'm watching
Took
you.
me in and helped me turn my life around.
Alright, that was
When the
entertaining.
Empire
weapon do you
surrendered to the All-Merry Dominion,
I like the smaller,
they
quicker
shamed
blades.
us all.
Alright.
Yes, you're very
I had a
fond
bad
of
time a
saying
few years back,
know I like
and I
hammers
turned
and
to
axes.
drink.
Where does it want me to go?
Big
Down
no.
here?
slow. I can
Wouldn't
get
let
in
me
and out
stay.
before you have one swing. Let's test that out sometime.
Am I allowed down here? Apparently. I didn't think I was allowed until living quarters until I started doing stuff for them. Alright, what? Nope. That's not right. Nope. No, you guys pushed me all the way into the next room, that's why. I sense very powerful blood nearby. It's the second time I've seen that recently. Hey, what's
But
up?
I still hear the call of the
A stranger comes to our hall.
Can I have your pie? That's the most important thing. Who are... I don't know. I don't really want to join the companions, to be honest with you. Why did you join the? Who are the companions?
Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge.
Is that your werewolves?
I try to hold us to the right path.
Where do you stand on the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
I'm a Stormcloak, just so you know.
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl.
I mean, I guess I have to get the miscellaneous quest to go away.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl?
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye.
Alright. Are we doing that? I have 10 people with me. And they're really good at blocking doorways. Whee!
What's on your mind?
I mean, I guess at this point I could just bounce and just not train with him. Alright. I want to talk to my girl over here. What's up?
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
What are you doing to that bench, though? You're vanilla. This bench is vanilla. Why are you...
Ysgramor himself wouldn't have the patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Why? Why are you clipping through like that?
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
But is he following me? No, he's going outside. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave. See ya. Alright, that worked. Oh, that worked. That got rid of the quest. Alright, not doing that. That's so funny. What's next? What can we do? I'm just trying to go from the bottom. Deliver the Stros Mackay rum to Falk Firebeard. Isn't that in Solitude? Am I wrong?
Let me show you.
Let's see. This might be the last thing that we do. I feel like... Oh, I was right. Falk Firebeard is Solitude. Look at me. Remembering people's names and stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, naughty, naughty Kool-Aid man. Oh, yeah?
Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human.
The Imperials are good for at your service.
Business is good for Skyrim.
Alright, I got some rum. Somebody ordered some rum. Got your rum here. Rum diddly dum, here's your rum.
Keep that magic away from me.
I have a delivery from Sorix Vinius.
Oh, right, the rum. Thank you. I developed a taste for it after a fair weather trip to Hammerfell. Here, this is for you.
Gee, thanks. Oh no. I'm going to pick up another quest. That is probably a miscellaneous quest.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals.
Aliens.
Or perhaps bandits.
Aliens.
I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on.
Aliens.
But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Alright, great. Why is it called Wolfskull Cave? I don't know, probably because it has wolves in it?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals.
Always with the
That's
necromancy.
where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now. But everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. Do you have business with the court?
I was talking to you, Alright. The rest of this is just, I mean...
Please, feel welcome in the Court of Solitude.
That was all vanilla. And, again, I managed to... Oh no, that was a real quest. That's a real quest? Jesus Lord Almighty. Yes. Alright, cool. Come on, it's gotta be looking a little shorter. Spent the whole nother episode doing this. Look, I almost don't have to go up and down the bar. Almost. Search for the Shrine of Talos east of Candle Crush Rock. Alright, that one doesn't give me a quest marker, so we'll skip that one for now. Give the frost salts to Arcadia. Do I have the frost salts with me? That's a good question. Yes, because they're Fangar's frost salts. Alright, I said that was... But wait, this... Arcadia's here, right? No. That's Angela. Oh, man. Oh, it's literally where I just was. Yeah, Arcadia's in Whiterun. Angela is in... Solitude. Alright, at least it's not nighttime. I swear to God, I'm going to bump up the running speed. I'll have to find the console command for that, but I just want to be
There's a nip in the air.
just a little bit faster.
Good for my crops.
Who are you?
Make it quick. What is it?
Oh, it's Elduin.
Be gone.
I wanted to... Okay, why is she being so mean to me? I wanted to take her with me. But we can't. I can make her my wife.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
I can make her wife number 2. Here, I got...
Don't like those eyes.
Something for you.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation.
But I don't always understand
Here,
how they do it.
these potions should suffice.
Thank you very much. Alright, let me add a dialogue, please.
Be careful out there.
All my people are in your bedroom. I hope that's cool. Alright. So... that here? No. Wait, no, it is. It is here.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Oh, such colors.
Ooh, colors.
You tried mercenary work?
I have.
It might suit you.
It does.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic
Lucia?
nor the passing
Lady,
of time.
could you spare... Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Why are you begging?
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
I'm still confused because I thought I had 6 girls, but I can only remember 5. So we got Kylan fell on his saps, fell on her saps. Claudette, Olette, and then Sophia. Who am I forgetting?
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
I don't know. Yes, I've got a house in Falkreath.
Wow. Are you sure?
I guess
You really
so.
wouldn't mind?
Sure. Yes.
Yay! Thanks, Mama. I promise I'll be the best daughter ever.
Alright. So, now I have 6 girls. I guess I did it. I could do math.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring post.
Forever! 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 Alright. I mean, I could talk to the Jarl
If you need
here.
portions, you should try.